Hello and welcome to the Circle of Light, which is our guided shamanic journey circle, which every week I'll be leaving a 20-minute video in the Circle of Light Facebook group, and in that group we can play with the journey that's presented to us and the winds of our journeys are set every month. So this month we're set on the wind of change, the theme of change, and we've explored the themes of truth and strength and love. And now we're into the wind of change. And the wind of change is one which gathers us up together and it sends us onto a transformational journey as everything is a transformational journey. We're constantly changing and constantly evolving. Nothing is ever the thing that it was in the moment we identified it. Everything constantly changes. All continuum and quantum theory suggests that we are constantly vibrating, resting, or moving, and all of those things infer change and transformation. For me, one prime belief of life is once you're fixed, you're unchangeable. And it's not for everybody, that philosophy, but certainly for me, I am astrologically immutable force. I am also intrinsically mutable fire and mutable air. On top of that, my rising sign is Sagittarius, all transformative mutables. And my sun sign is Libra, so I am an instigator for the changing fires and the changing winds which come along. And perhaps that's one reason why this is such a calling for me. We're looking at change particularly through the element of water today, and water changing us, bringing us into life. Water is bringing us into life, and I'm feeling into the journey of carbon dioxide and hydrogen dioxide, which essentially is water. And that water, as we come out of it, we become, you know, carbon dioxide instead of H2O, we become, carbon dioxide CO2. It just changes round a little bit. And we are often um, concerned with other ways and means of exploring ourselves. But if we think about ourselves as rebirthing through water, as coming into life through water, then the water and change is a instigator as well as a sustainer and also a transformer. Water spirits round my head. I'm so glad that I'm not dead. Water spirits round my head. I'm so glad that I'm not dead. Witchy tie tie timurai, hura nika, hey nay, oh I. Water spirits round my head. I'm so glad that I'm not dead. Witchy tie tie timurai, hura nika, hey nay, oh I. Water in itself changes in its form. We have water which is frozen, the ice, this solid water which is ice, particles so solid and dense that they freeze together. And of course, once that becomes warm, once the warmth of the heart and the warmth of love is touching upon the frozen water, it begins to melt and soften. And then, where we were once standing on ice, we need to learn to swim in water, in liquid, movable substance. And that's quite difficult. One of my guides, Polar Bear, has often appeared to me as standing on a tiny block of frozen ice, completely terrified at the prospect of losing the footing on the ice as it slowly melts and turns into a vastness of water, of flowing water, learning to swim. Once our emotions change, once our waters change, we also need once again to learn how to deal with the change of that water, the change of a flowing emotion rather than a solid and rigid emotion. And on the other side of the coin, once the water becomes so hot and vibrates so quickly, it turns to steam and it becomes air. So water in its changeable properties is incredibly mystical and has a power of magic and supernatural wonder about it. If you look at the tarot card Temperance, where you have an angel standing on the earth holding two cups which appear to be magically flowing, a stream of water rising and dropping between them in a magical act. Water, the changes of water are magical acts. And so I'd like to invite you to bring forward your magical beings of water. Connect with your water guides, the mermaids, the undines. Connect with all of the wonderful creatures of the deep. And in fact, the water in itself has a mystery of what comes from it. Life comes from water. When we are born physically into this three-dimensional body, we come through birthing canals, we come in through water. The mysterious life which comes out of the water surprises us as there is a veil of mirror on top of the water, and from that mirror there comes out life and mystery. All, of course, directed and ruled by the White Queen of the Moon. So let's take ourselves on a journey to the tree and to the waters of change, allowing your guides to present you with what you need to know about water and change. Relax, sink deeply into the chair or the floor beneath you, and allow yourself to become aware of the sounds around you and the feeling around you. And then close your eyes and open your inner psychic vision. Allow this vision to present to you your water spirits, changing magically, leaping, flying, moving, switching. Supernatural water, changing. Allow this journey to take you now. Join the spirits of water on their journey of change. to me. And please do share your journeys in the chat, in the group on Facebook, Circle of Light group. Let us know how you got on and what your guides presented you with in terms of the waters of change. And do come back next week for the change of air. And also in July we have our Circle of Light day retreat number 2, in which we will be exploring water. That is on Sunday, July the 28th, and tickets are available via the link in this video description. Lots of love. Thank you to your guides, your loved ones, and all that is Great Mystery.